We got some more stuff.
I like more stuff.
We do. We like frothy stuff.
It's always nice when the stuff comes to the house.
I know it is. This is a can-laboration between our...
And I do like a bad pun.
A can-laboration? I don't know if that's what they said, or maybe I said it. I read it somewhere. But this is between the fine folks in Milton, Delaware, a.k.a. Dogfish Head, and a Belgian brewer that I like very much. I don't know if you do or not. Rodenbach.
I like Rodenbach too.
Rodenbach's good. The Grand Cru.
What's not to like?
They make some very, very lovely beers. So this is a can-laboration between Dogfish Head and the Belgian Rodenbach brewery. They call it Vibrant Potion with a P apostrophe ocean.
Because it's coming across the sea in collaboration?
Yes.
Oh, they're funny.
Yes. Is a complex... Yeah,
Shall I pour?
Yeah, you pour. I'll go back and read.
I'll pour.
Okay, you pour, I read. Vibrant Potion is a complex ruby-colored beer with tart, dry flavors of jammy berries and floral lemon. To create this transoceanic potion, the brewers carefully combined two unique beer bases, one developed by Rodenbach and the other by Dogfish Head. Rodenbach's portion, a 2-year Foder-aged sour from its legendary standing oak cask, was brewed in Belgium before making its 3,400-mile or 1,000 nautical league voyage to Milton, Delaware. There it was blended with Dogfish Head's potion, a kettle-soured, brewed with Pilsner malt, malted wheat, elderberry, elderflower, sliced lemons, and Belgian fleur de sel. Vibrant Potion will be available nationwide in 6-pack 12-ounce cans starting in late January. The breweries are also exploring a future limited release of Vibrant Potion that will be available in Belgium. So, sounds fascinating.
It certainly does.
It's got a little salt, it's got a little fruit, it's got a little bit of tartness to it. Interesting. It's got an interesting color. It almost looks like a raspberry puree.
It does. I think it was. I'm guessing that's the elderberries. I guess.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It looks almost like the San Louis.
But
I had to look up what the fleur de sel is.
It's a salt.
That's salt.
Yeah. Like
cheers.
Speaking of fleur de sel, you notice a lot in like the brown butter tarts with like a salted brown butter tart. They'll put that in, and you get that little bit of sweetness with that little bit of saltiness.
Interesting.
Like a salted caramel. My better half had a dessert down in New Orleans at, what was it in the restaurant? Herbsay. And she's still talking about it. We're talking 16 years ago, still talking about this dessert with fleur de sel.
No good name
brown
dropper.
butter fleur de sel.
No good name dropper.
It was
oh,
good.
Look at me traveling around the country having fancy stuff.
It was good. Yeah, it was pre-Katrina.
You know what my big treat was? It was the tasty cake. It was very nice. I had to say crème pat. It was really something.
Shut up.
It was really something. It
Shut up,
had butterscotch. It was really tremendous.
Oh, that's kind of a pretty color. I like it.
And I was expecting it to be a little fruitier on the nose.
Yeah,
it's still got a lot of fruit, but I was expecting a little fruity. It's a lot of malt coming in.
Well, I'm getting like a little bit of a sharp, like a sharp tartness.
A bit of tartness, which is Rodenbach's. They're known for their tarts.
A little bit of a funky smell too.
Well,
they're bringing the noise and the funk.
I guess Dogfish Head has to add their piece, right?
Well,
they always have a little bit of funk, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Sam's son Zach, he left me a note on Instagram about this beer, and I'll read that after.
So going in. Ooh,
I kind of like that.
That's juicy, tart, dry.
Oh, it's tart.
It's a little salty on the back end. A little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, no, that's good. I like that.
I was a little bit afraid this would be a little more like a sour.
It's not super strong. It's pretty subtle.
But it's not like that. This is very, very approachable.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. It's not over the top. It's not super sour, but it's kind of light, refreshing.
Enough to give you a pucker, but it's not too bad.
No, it's good.
Nice.
It's like.
I think it's nice.
All right, you want me to read what Zach had to say?
I'm sure he agreed with us emphatically.
Well, he said he had some interesting tasting notes, and I'll cut to the chase here. All right, so he starts with Gatorade Zero and a touch of sour. Not bad, just odd. So he says he had it. It's definitely Dogfish and Rodenbach. Imagine Sea Quench and a Rodenbach Grand Cru, and that's what you get. Not bad by any means. Crushable, light, medium, tart. Salt throws the finish off a bit, but otherwise refreshing. I would agree. I kind of like the salt. I don't think it throws it off at all.
It throws it off at all. I think it's pretty well balanced.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think maybe he doesn't like that style as much as maybe we do. But
I like a Sea Quench.
But I like the Sea Quench. I'm not a big fan of the sours. But I think this is sour enough without being too sour.
No, it's not over the top.
And it's a well balanced beer.
It's a training wheel sour.
As a can elaboration, I think they did a real nice blend of the two kinds of styles.
Yeah, I think it was accurate. I would say, it's like you took the sequence, which is a little salty, a little bit tart, and you get that ripe fruit from the Rodenbach, marry them together, and you get this.
I think it's well married, though. I think it's a good blend.
And it's like, like you said before with other stuff, it's not like it's separate.
Right.
They've come together. It's not layers.
Yeah. And again, it's not as if you taste one and taste the other, or they're somehow complementary. It's more that they've created one good beer. It's nice.
I like this.
I think this could be a good summer beer.
I like this a lot. Actually,
summer beer.
I'm going to have to save one of these. We have a little anniversary dinner coming up later in the week, and it's a BYO, so got to bring something.
A nice.
This might go nicely with some fish.
I think a later fare, sure.
I think this will go well. So I think I may have to save this one, unless of course you want it.
Yeah.
Either or.
So, my anniversary is not for a while.
What do you rate it?
I'd say this was an A.
I'd
give this an A.
A minus. Give it like an A minus. B plus A minus.
I'd say this was an 89, 91 in my book.
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere in there.
I think it's very good. It's very drinkable.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not too into sours, or it strikes a nice balance.
And you want something fruity. That's the big thing.
Yep.
It's certainly a fruit beer.
I would agree. So cheers to the fine folks at Rodenbach.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers to the fine folks at Dogfish Head. And cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
For, joining in the fun. So, cheers, folks.
Thanks.